What is going on, everyone? In this video, I am going to be doing a update on my art project. Just to fill you in, if you are not my art teacher, I'm making a model airplane based off of that plane right there. It's not going to be exactly, because that's going to be hard to make, although it's going to be close. So far, I have my wing done here. So basically how I made this wing is that I cut out the shape of the wing. They are two separate pieces of foam glued together. And then I took a flat piece of foam like this, glued it onto the bottom of the wing, but then I took 2 layers of foam, glued those together, and stuck those on there. So it just kind of raised it up. Then I flipped this upside down and glued it to the wing, just so the wing would have some shape to it. So you can see the wing is not entirely flat. I need to re-glue the centerpiece of my wing because that came off just today. And then the other thing that I just started right now is making the horizontal stabilizer or the elevator. So my biggest problem so far in making this is just like cutting out the foam and gluing it just so it doesn't look too sloppy, because you can see there are some very rough edges on here, and the foam, if you don't cut it right, it'll kind of ball up and kind of get all weird and not pretty. So that's my biggest problem. To solve that problem is to just take my time and really make sure I'm holding the X-Acto knife not at an angle like this, but more flat against the surface, and then cutting like this instead of like this and then down. So to wrap up what I'm going to do next, I'm going to continue on this elevator and then eventually move on to the rudder or the vertical stabilizer, and then eventually move on to the body, glue the wing onto the body, build some landing gear. Actually, I might have some metal landing gear from my RC plane, and then just glue everything together, and then I'm going to try to put a cool paint scheme on it. And just for an ending, here's a grouse in a tree.